Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. So, it's been a couple days. I should have covered this on May 19th, but very busy lately. Lots of other videos to talk about. In the United States, we just had primaries, and there was a string of primaries to cover, and we're still not finished, believe it or not, but you know what? I totally forgot that the Dominican Republic is actually had a presidential election, and I'm 3 days late, of course. But hey, you know what? I'm 3 days late. It's not like I'm 10 or 20 days late. I'm covering this spontaneously, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about the Dominican Republic. The conservatives have done it again, and in this time a socially liberal country. And the Dominican Republic has always kind of been a socially liberal country uh, throughout the years. And however, this is the second victory that the right has established in the Dominican Republic with Luis Abrenader, who comes from the conservative PRM. That is the Modern Revolutionary Party. And that is, let's see, a center right political party. It's more social democracy, liberalism, uh, a catch-all political party, and progressivism. Sure. It's not that conservative. It's somewhat influenced by the liberal population of Dominican Republic, but it is technically center-right. It's more fiscal, if you will. But yes, you'll see more of these. The PRM got support from the P. Oh yeah, you have the Social Christian Reformist Party, and this political party is more of a center right to right wing political party. The colors, this right here makes it the logo makes it look like a communist party, does it not? This looks like generally looks like a communist logo. Interesting, but yes, and then there's also the DC, and that is a right wing political party. So yeah, the PhD, and these are just political parties that endorse and support the uh, president of the Dominican Republic, Luis and Abrenader. And Abrenader, he did very well. And in fact, we got a Wikipedia map. Wikipedia should probably, if you have an account on Wikipedia, you don't necessarily have to work for Wikipedia. If you have an account, you can edit this. You can log in and you can put this map down below, and I believe it will eventually. But you'll see Abrenader carried every single province in the Dominican Republic. He managed to successfully carry different districts. You'll see, and that said, it makes sense. 57.45%. That is a landslide itself, and despite being a split ticket, I think part of the reason was, let's see, Lonel Fernandez, and that is from the FP. It's a left wing political party. It's called the People's Force. And yes, People's Force. And then there's Abel Martinez, who comes from the PLD, and that's another liberal party. And that's been a ruling political party in Dominican Republic for a very long time. It's more center to center left. Okay, it's kind of like that. Pretty big. 2 million members as of 2023, and it didn't really do so well. 10%, 10.39%. That's because Abinader did very well in the election. So interestingly enough, interesting results. Let's take a look at previous leadership since we have a lot of time. List of presidents of the Dominican Republic. So yes, the Dominican Republic, unlike the country of Dominica, which is a tiny island that's a part of the British Commonwealth, which has a prime minister, the Dominican Republic, which isn't a part of the British Commonwealth and has no trade with Britain whatsoever, and in fact is Spanish, has Spanish lineage, has a president. They may have a prime minister. We'll kind of find that out later on, but you'll see it kind of. We know it seems the president is the executive leader. But yes, you'll see Luis Abinader is pretty much the elected president here. But then in 2016, Daniel, as you know, Medina, he was from the PLD, and that's the ruling party I was talking about. The PLD basically supposedly had over 20 years of rule. 20 years? Maybe close to that. Maybe 16 years, but then, in counting that, you have the Dominican Revolutionary Party, and that was also a liberal political party. The PLD under Leonel Fernandez in 1996. You have Joaquin Balaguer. This is so basically, putting it lightly, Luis Abinader is the first conservative president since Joaquin Balaguer in 1994. He left office in 2002. But yeah, it's no doubt about it. Dominican Republic is a socially liberal country. It is indeed socially liberal. But let's take a look at prime ministers, if they have it. If you're from the Dominican Republic, well, we'll find out. But if you're from the Dominican Republic, you probably know the answer. Prime. Okay, it looks like the Dominican Republic does not have a prime minister. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's good to know. But other than that, it seems that the country is shifting more rightward, which is weird. Well, I mean, it has shifted rightward in the past. The example would be the Balaguer said presidency in the 1986 to 1994. The 10 years of, as you know, conservatism under the Balaguer administration. But then 1996, you'll see that's when the left-wing sort of trend goes through, right? More of a left-wing. Yeah, I said he left office in 2002. He actually died in 2002. He was an older guy. He was born in 1906. So, interestingly enough, there's also an exterior result, meaning exterior abroad. I don't know. I have made an obligation to try to cover at large or abroad or overseas results. I've tried to do that more. I find them very interesting, but it's not that really. It's hard to collect that information, especially if it's worldwide. So, understanding if they don't have it. T24 exterior 20, or let's just say Dominican Yeah, it doesn't look like they have it. But yeah, if they drop it someday, we'll probably cover it in a separate video, but I highly doubt that that's going to be the case. But what do you guys think? If you're conservative from the Dominican Republic, shout out to you. and we congratulate you on this big win. Having Louis Abrenader. I don't know if he's actually a real conservative. He could be a conservative in name only, but if that's what you want to put it. But yeah, but shout out to you. Anyway, well, thank you all for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next political episode.